Okay, so we need to talk about these Japanese exclusive buy-a-box promos for Final Fantasy. They are reprinting Arcane Denial, and it is one of the coolest moments from Endwalker, and if you haven't beaten Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, you should probably leave because I'm going to be talking spoilers. For those of you who don't care about spoilers, this is the Endsinger. She is the big boss of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. She is currently trying to destroy the universe because she thinks happiness is impossible. During the fight, she casts a spell that's going to destroy the entire universe, so the tank has to use a limit break to stop her. The limit break is basically a big super move that the party gets functionally once per battle because you gotta build up the bar. And so you stop her from doing the thing, and then she's like, oh, well, I'm just gonna cast the spell again. And she goes and does that. And we don't have a limit break bar anymore because we just used it, so there's nothing that we can do except all of our friends who are down on the planet's surface, like, cheering us on, use the power of various gods and anime to stop her from casting the spell. And it is awesome, and it is super cliche, but it feels amazing. So the idea that you are putting this spell on Arcane Denial as a counterspell, really awesome. I just have one major beef with it. I asked one of my friends who's learning to read Japanese what the actual renamed spell is, and they told me that it's Fatalism. Fatalism is the name of the spell that Endsinger is trying to cast. The card is depicting that spell being countered. It is not that spell itself. Why did you name it this, wizards? If you wanted Fatalism itself to be a spell, you could have made it Damnation. The spell is a giant black orb that she is summoning to destroy everything it can't be regenerated. So, like, that would have been perfect. Which also makes me wonder why they decided to go with the other box topper being Force of Negation in the style of Final Fantasy VIII's Artemisia. Both because flavorfully, the Endsinger moment would make more sense as a Force of Negation. Again, it is us countering a spell when we lack the resources to do so. But also, if we're talking from a more, like, cynical corporate point of view, Final Fantasy VIII is kind of in the running to be the least popular Final Fantasy, which I find weird that they decided to give the most expensive, highly sought-after spell to a Final Fantasy VIII depiction. Meanwhile, Final Fantasy XIV is one of, if not the most popular Final Fantasy, so the FOMO would have been off the charts if this had been the Force of Negation. This is all super nitpicky, but it's gonna bug me to hell, and if I'm not able to get this, promo, I won't feel as bad about it. If it ends up being super expensive, I'm just going to channel all of my nitpicky energy and tell myself I don't need it.